Good morning.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. How you doing?
All right, yourself?
Hanging in here.
Yeah. So how's the flip going?
I got it ordered.
Oh, okay.
Going to be shipped.
So the Best Buy in Canada didn't have one.
No, Best Buy didn't have anything.
Oh no. Okay. Hello, Skip. There we go. Okay. It started raining here. Okay. Oh, hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Skip. Shit.
Yeah, I'm trying to get things settled around here. Hey,
Mm-hmm. Hello, Brenda.
Brenda. Oh, Nick, I got to make you co-host in case something happens to me.
Mm. Well, I can only hang around for half an hour. So that's something I need
Oh,
to
you got
do. And
another place to be?
yeah,
Whose channel?
nobody's actually. It's another appointment I've got to attend to.
Oh, okay.
I wish. Yeah, it's nothing exciting. I wish I was doing more because this is good relaxation time. Hello, Brian.
Did you say Brian's here?
Yep,
Oh,
White Point,
Skip,
New England. Yep.
Skippy Miller's here too.
Yes. Hello, Skip.
Hello, Brian.
Mhm. See, come here.
The yeah, I don't know when my Neo is going to be here. I'm kind of hoping
Mhm.
that I would get a notification. It says it's being shipped,
Oh, okay.
but it doesn't say where it's being shipped. It doesn't give me a tracking number or anything.
Yeah, tracking number. Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. Stay here. Mm.
So I don't know where Joe is.
He was on with Laura earlier and he took a call and said, "Oh, I'll be back." So,
Never came back, huh?
no, that was probably an hour ago,
Okay.
45 minutes to an hour ago. Oh,
Gonna be another cold night tonight. It's 15 degrees here right now at 5 o'clock.
oh, good. I'll swap you. 22 degrees Celsius and the humidity is 85%.
Wow.
And it is, yeah, and all hell is about to break loose. There are some really black clouds coming out. The radar is showing severe thunderstorms, and I've got a cat that hates thunderstorms, and she's basically sitting at my feet just waiting
Oh,
for it.
really?
Yeah, and she's terrified.
So she can sense that thunderstorm coming.
Yeah, yeah. I've got a weather radar app that's a thunderstorm tracker, and it's 30 kilometers away. It's about
And she
28
already knows it.
miles. Yeah, she can. I think she can feel it because she's been here for a couple of minutes. And I keep getting notifications on my phone that it's inside 30 kilometers, which is 18 miles. uh, I love that song,
Yep.
Dusty.
Yep.
Eastbound and down.
Dusty's got it word for word.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Lightning alert at the Melbourne airport has gone out.
Sounds like a heck of a storm.
Yeah, lightning. Yeah, just near it.
How's the winds?
It doesn't say the wind at the moment, but I will find that for you.
Well, you can always put up UAV forecast. They'll give
Yeah,
you
that's
all.
what I was just bringing up. Yeah, I was on a different app. Um, let me change it to miles. Okay. Uh, 3 mile an hour wind with 20 mile an hour gusts.
That's not bad. But it's the lightning and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's a different app.
Here comes Joe
Hey,
now.
Joe,
Yeah, I couldn't get off the phone.
you've been on
Which
the phone all that time.
yeah, it was my son. You know, the
Dropped
Marine
off
Corps son.
Laura.
Yeah,
Oh, the Marine Corps.
he's got a 30-minute drive. So he calls me when he leaves until he gets home.
Yeah.
It's
So,
good because he does that once a week at least.
so you're babysitting him when he goes home.
That's good to talk to him. And he was telling me he's gonna send me some of the money he owes me, so that's even better.
Well, I want to thank you again, Joe, for telling me to get that
I'll see
clip.
y'all. Yeah, I didn't say it.
Yes, you did. Didn't he say that, Dominic?
You need to
Yeah.
go back and look.
Yeah, yeah. The
You need to go back and look.
Dominic heard you.
Yeah, good.
That's all right. Before you know it, you'll have one too.
Yeah, right. Now I'll be honest, from what I've seen about it, it doesn't look bad.
No, it looks pretty good.
It looks like it would take the place of my Mini 3 Pro, and it would be a better
That
drone.
seems to be the case. Hey, Jim. Hey, Russell. That seems to be the case of the videos that I've watched.
Yes, I did,
Yeah.
Brenda. I got all my videos edited.
Good.
So
Yeah.
I put my Mini 3 Pro and my Avata original set up on eBay.
Ah,
So let's see what happens. Because if I could sell the Mini 3 Pro, I would definitely probably get the Flip. Just based on the fact that I wouldn't worry about a hard case. I'd worry about I've got a camera bag it would fit in like that.
yep.
Well, the
My
Flymore
DJIs.
kit comes with a bag.
Yeah, but they don't have them right now. It depends if they have them, And I got like 3 bags in the back anyway.
Hmm.
So you can save a little bit of money, not a lot, but save a little bit.
Hmm.
Well, I kind of wish
'Cause-
that I ordered the extra battery. I ordered one extra battery, so it gives me two, but the
Hmm.
charger will charge 4 batteries, so I need to get 2 more.
Oh, see what you like first.
Yeah,
Because the bottom line is it says it's about 26 minutes of flight time for sure. That's a lot of flight time.
yep,
Hmm.
I think it says it's got a hot swap battery too.
yep.
Oh, nice.
So you
And
can take one out and put it back in. And
The other thing I like, Joe, and I think I mentioned that, is you can put an SD card in.
Yeah,
yeah,
Because you don't have to come
that's the
back
big
and plug
deal.
it in and do that messing around stuff.
That's the
yeah,
big
that
deal, I
doesn't
reckon.
that doesn't bother me with the Neo. It's easy enough. I got a cord right there, just plug it in. But the only thing is, I don't know.
Well, Geek Savannah did a reveal on it. Showed it. We're
Yeah.
next door to the next to the Neo, and it's like twice the size of the Neo.
Yeah.
It's a pretty nice sized drone. What I don't like about it, and be careful with this, on what I saw on Dustin Dunhill, when he took the gimbal cover off, it had a rubber gimbal cover on it. And you got to take that off. It's underneath the plastic gimbal cover. Now, my question is, why is it needed there? Is it to give it that extra protection of it moving around? But my question is this: as hard as it is to take that off, you're going to damage the gimbal faster than letting
Yeah,
it just
yeah.
sit there.
I would think it's just a one-time deal to take it off. It might have been for shipping.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Because when he started to take it off, he was bending that gimbal all over the place. And I'd grab it by the gimbal and pull it off slow. I probably never put it back on.
Yep.
You know, I don't know. They must have sold a bunch of them because all their Flymore kits sold out. That happened this morning on what you call the show. No, actually, happened on your show. They ran out
Where are they?
because
Where are they shipping from? China?
everything's coming from China.
Okay.
China.
China.
Did you watch any of that hearing today?
Yeah. What a joke.
Oh yeah, that's the way it was. But I love it when they kept drilling him about they had to carry you out drunk from this meeting, or you were drunk at this meeting, or you were drinking at this meeting, and all of this, and how the one Republican came on and said, "I want to ask y'all a question. How
Yeah.
many times have y'all voted late at night drunk?
Yep.
Like that. How many of y'all go back to your offices and drink all day?
Yep.
Well, he went off on him. It was a drop the mic moment.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. And
Yeah.
he also told him, he says, how many of you have cheated on your wives? How many
Yeah.
of you got divorced because you cheated on your wife?
And he's still with her. And then he thanked the wife for sticking with him.
Yep.
They showed that on Fox, and all of the females on Fox got a big smile on their face.
Yep.
It was like,
Yeah, I'd say that's right, Dusty.
Dominic, I sent you that. I know I sent you that Instagram. The guy had
Yeah,
asked his wife if he cheated on him. He
yeah,
cheated on her. And the way she turned around, she says, "No, I wouldn't get rid of you. I wouldn't divorce you. I'd stick with you until your pathetic death." You know, it's pathetic short, the rest of your pathetic short life. You
yeah.
died suddenly without, nobody knows why. Nobody knows who did it, you know, like that. And he says, "Why are you so scary? I love you." And she goes, "You should love me." I love it. That woman scared me watching it.
Okay. Here comes
Uh,
the
uh,
thunder.
oh, and the thunder rolls.
Yep. A bit earlier than I'd expected, actually. I thought it was going to be in the afternoon.
He's got a cat underneath his desk there that has been hunkering under his desk for how long?
I'd say a good 20 minutes.
Yeah, because he hates thunderstorms.
Yeah,
Wow.
She
Which one?
Zoe, the ginger.
Is it Zoe?
Yeah, the ginger.
The
She's the
ginger
only
cat.
one that, yeah, she's the only one that is upset by it.
Vegemite looks over at Zoe and says, "Suck it up."
Yeah, pack it in.
Because you see mine, if Cleo be right underneath me, she'll be shaking. And Loki will get on the side of me. Tino goes over there to the lay down sideways. He's like, "No big deal." He's
Yeah,
mad at me right now. I don't. What you mad, Tino? He's mad at me. I said, "Alexa, turn on Christmas tree."
Okay.
Because he's over there facing the Christmas tree and he's got his back to me. And I said, "Why are you mad at me?" And he won't look this way. Tino, watch, I'll get him to turn. You want to go to the vet? He is mad at me. He will not look at me. I don't know what I did him, but I did something to piss him off.
Hey, I'm gonna share something with you guys.
mm-hmm.
Let me,
Yeah,
let me-
that looks
Okay.
like she beat your ass too.
I gotta optimize it. Okay, here we go. She cracks me up.
Mm.
They do a hell of a job.
All she does is laugh, you know. So
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Man and his wife went to a livestock auction and looked at a farmer's selection of breeding bulls. The first pen had a sign that read, "This bull mated 50 times last year." The man's wife playfully nudged him and said, "Wow, that's almost once per week." They walked to the second pen, which had a sign that read, "This bull mated 150 times last year." The man's wife jabbed him a bit harder and said with a smirk, "Goodness, that's more than twice a week. You could learn a lot from him." They walked to the third pen, which had a sign that read, "This bull mated 365 times last year." The man's wife aggressively elbowed him in the ribs and exclaimed, "That's once a day. You could really learn something from this one." Annoyed, the man turned to his wife and said, "Go over and ask the farmer if every time was with the same old cow."
yeah, I knew that was coming.
Yes,
Yep.
yes.
Yep.
I like her videos because they're all short
Yeah.
and sweet. You know?
And Russell Paul bought the flip.
Okay, just
Well,
open up.
I know Marcus bought it. I know Tom bought it. I don't know if
Well,
Ron
no,
bought
Russ.
it. Yeah, I
So
don't know if Ron bought it.
who all bought it?
Marcus Crawford, Tom, Darling, Lynn's Capture Online. He bought it. I think, what's his name? Sean, I think he bought one because he's got a video on it. Let's try to think. DeMarco said he wasn't buying it. I don't think
Johnny?
Ron bought one, and I don't think Johnny bought one.
Well, Johnny always follows suit
Yeah,
after
Johnny
you.
said he could tell you who's not buying it.
Who?
Him.
Yeah, right. That's what he said about the Neo.
Yeah, he did say that about the Neo.
Yes, he did.
Like I said, I do see a use for it only if I sell the Mini 3.
Well, it would fit right in line and it would give you, like you say, as far as transporting it, just fold it up and put it in your knapsack, you know?
Mm.
Well, I put it in that little DJI bag.
Yeah,
That
the
little DJI
portability.
bag would be easier.
Yeah, as I said, if you get the Fly More combo, you get that bag. And DJI does not like selling bags to you. I've
Yeah.
been trying to wrangle one of their bags that came with the Fly More combo because I was only able to afford the standard kit for the the Mavic
No.
3 Classic. And I go in there and say, "Oh, can I buy that back?" No, you can't. You only get that with
Oh,
the
you went
kit.
in the DJI store?
Yeah, and annoyed them.
I bet you if you called DJI, they'd sell you one right over the phone.
No, they won't.
Yeah, they would, but I'm not paying. There was a bag. They have this little bag there. It's $35. I went online. Yeah, started ordering $35 shipping. So I went,
Oh,
no,
wow.
I'm just gonna save the $35, put it in petrol, and drive
Yeah.
out there and ask them. And they said no. And then while I was there, I asked them about the Matrice 4, and they said they've got a demo version. And then I asked them about the Mavic 4 Pro, and they said they don't know anything about it. Yeah, right.
Yeah, want this treat?
Keep them all in guessing stage.
Want a
yeah.
treat? Come on. Here you go, Dominic. This is the one you want.
Is that the convertible bag?
That's the bag that comes with the Mavic 3.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Well-
went in there. I went in there and tried to
Never
buy
used
it.
it.
I went in there, tried to buy it, and they wouldn't sell it to me.
You know how much they were selling this for?
How much?
$100. Yeah, it came with the Fly More kit. I've
Yeah,
opened it up and looked at it and closed it back up. You can see I've never taken the tag off.
yeah.
I was gonna use it for like a briefcase.
Yeah.
You know, just use it as a briefcase. And I thought about it and I said, yeah, I'll just leave it right here. Leave it right on top of my camera thing.
Mm.
But it's been sitting there. It's been sitting there for almost 2 years. 2 years.
Yeah.
2 years.
Yeah. It didn't matter how much I tried to negotiate with them, they wouldn't sell it. It was sitting, it's like demo stock. It was sitting there. I said, can I, I'll pay for it. No.
Have you tried on like eBay?
Yeah, but they didn't have that exact one.
Well, I've seen them recently, but it's over here.
Oh, okay. It's probably not shipping to Australia. Yeah. Because that's a heavy bag.
Oh, it's a nice bag.
Yeah, it's a heavy bag. So in terms of
you see,
shipping,
I'd like to keep it. I'd like to use it for like putting the binders in it for the laws and everything like that, the drone stuff.
yeah,
But I don't want to carry it back and forth. I used to keep the binder in the car.
yeah. Well, I'll continue this discussion another time. I've got to drop off. I've got an appointment in 2 minutes. So
Hey, Dominic. We'll
I'll
see
see
ya.
you at another time. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I see them all over eBay right now.
How much?
$25. But I don't know if you can get it shipped to him. They're $23.99 on eBay. But
Well, that's definitely a $23 bag.
more expensive than that.
Oh, yeah, because they're made well.
It's got more than 10 available. So what they did is they sold the stuff and they didn't
They didn't
they
include
didn't
the
put the
bag.
bags in it. Yeah. So they're probably like new.
Well, what's right
Says
down
shoulder
there?
belt light
One
stuff.
says $14.99 free shipping.
Wait a minute, let me go back.
Go back and it's right down about the middle of the first row. Right there.
That's a different kind. That's a different one. The mini 3 bag.
Okay.
Come on, dogs. But
They
that's
got them
the
high
going
at
prices.
49.
Yeah. And that one's probably new. New. It's 50 brand new. In Miami, Florida. So I wonder if you could go to eBay Australia. There's eBay Australia.
I don't know.
Loki. Somebody's moving something and he's hearing it. I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to see if they have it over there. Logie, stop. That's crazy. It's telling me the site can't be reached. Wonder if I can't get it from here.
Maybe you could type it in up in the regular box up at the top there. What you're looking for.
Yeah, I did.
No, you went down.
Let me go up here. Chloe. Stop. Go lay down. Oh. Oh, wow. They got a DJI Mavic convertible carry bag at the camera house in Australia, $379.
$379.
Yep.
Holy
It's
crap!
worth, it's probably worth $100. See, the drone shop in Perth, they got it listed too. $379.
Holy crap!
The DJI store. Okay,
Yep.
$129.
New.
Yeah, it's at the DJI store. I'm gonna send him this link.
Yeah, send him the link because he went to the DJI store where he is, and they said, no, you can't buy it.
Yeah. Yeah, send him that one. Yeah, that is. Yeah, it's a Mavic 3 shoulder bag, the same one. It's an open box. That's what it says. Open box, but it looks brand new.
They probably sold the drone out of the thing, and they're just selling the bag separate.
Yeah, what they're doing. And that's the DJI store.
Yeah.
Okay, it says remind me when it's available.
Oh, it's not available right now?
Yeah. Let's see.
It sounds like an Australian deal. You remind me later, I'll let you know.
Yeah,
Either it's for sale or it isn't, right?
right.
God, this getting old sucks. Every once in a while, I gotta get up and stretch.
I'll show you when you come back why he wants it.
Okay.
Now, you see, I'm gonna put this on. Now, that's what it looks like, what you saw, right?
Yep.
But remember, it's called a convertible bag, right? So when you do the conversion, that's what it looks like.
Oh,
Yeah,
You
it
can
converts
change it
into a
you can
backpack.
change it into a backpack.
Yeah, and the bottom part holds your drones and everything, and you can put clothes and other stuff in the top.
Okay.
See, it came with the Flymore kit, and a lot of people complained about it because they said they didn't like it because of that. Why they're not going to use it? So when I got the Flymore kit because I wanted to see the bag, and I've said, well, I'll use the bag, and it's almost like it's a heavy duty vinyl, like a leather on the bottom. This whole piece on the bottom is like solid
Oh, it's
right here.
really heavy duty then.
Oh, it's heavy duty. You just unzip this and you bring it all out to make it convertible.
Ah,
It zips right in, just pulls out. But the bottom stays like that. Show you, I haven't opened that thing so long, I didn't want to open. And the inside's got a zipper case, got a place here. And all of that right here. Put your drone and everything in. So you like, get it to where you can see like that.
oh, Amazon's got the flip.
Don't buy it from Amazon. Amazon's got a fake. The guy that sells it, everything he sends to people comes in damaged and stuff like this. Yeah, we saw that this morning.
Free
Even
delivery.
the clasp, they're not plastic, they're metal. On it. The clips are metal. But I ought to use this for like a briefcase, put all the drone laws and everything in it. That way I could just leave it in the car, you know? But I
Yeah.
don't want to leave it in the car, that's the thing. Bring it with me when I go back and forth. It's got a strap, I can strap it right around me.
Look what I found over on Amazon.
The case. Wow. Didn't take long.
Nope.
Who's that from? Start RC. Johnny will get it. There you go, Johnny. You get the flip case.
nice case.
The flip case. You ever fall out of a boat, you can just grab it and float with it.
Yeah.
Hey, Johnny should get that. That should come into him.
But you say you didn't order a flip yet, right?
No, but Start RC will send him the case.
Oh, will he? He's got a deal with Start IC, huh?
Yeah, he's got to deal with him. He's a superstar. Let's see.
It sounds like an Australian.
Ron.
Remind me later, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Either it's for sale or it isn't, right? You got your audio on. Got it.
Sorry.
Yep. Now you're good.
He's got that new computer he's getting used to.
No, this is still the old one. I shut it down for a couple days till that cable will be here tomorrow.
Did
Oh, that's
you
right. I forgot you were doing that.
did you order the flip?
Flip.
DJI Flip.
What is the flip?
You haven't seen the flip? There's all kinds of video on it. It just introduced today. I ordered it. Joe ordered it. Johnny
I
ordered
did not order. I did not order.
You're thinking about it.
Oh,
It's a hard thought.
Joe, who are you kidding?
That's
Joe,
right.
It's a hard thought. I'll show you.
What is the flip?
Yeah,
That's
show
it
him
right
what the
there.
flip is.
What the hell?
Yeah, it opens up. See if I can get it to do it. That's what it looks like. It
When it's
opens up like
opened
that.
up, when it opens up.
Soon as you open it up, it turns on.
Hmm.
So it activates.
And it's got a longer length battery life,
31 battery.
3-axis gimbal.
You know, 4K 100. It's got the Mini 4 Pro camera on it. Flies with the N3 or the RC2.
Why do they call it the flip?
Because the
Because
things
of the
flip
way
out.
it folds up.
The props only have 2 props on them. And DJI screwed up.
How long does it fly, Joe?
It's at 31 minutes is the max, but everybody's averaged out about 24 to 26. And I've seen it go 31 miles an hour on one of the things.
And it has an SD card slot. Where the Neo, you got to plug it in and chart and suck everything off into your computer.
Huh.
This is the Neo on steroids. That's what it is.
3-axis gimbal.
Yeah. Neo on steroids.
The flip.
And-
There's all kinds
And
of videos, Ron.
the Fly More kit is $779 with the RC2 screen controller. Yeah, that's sold out so fast this morning.
You can get it on Amazon too.
They probably
Yeah,
only
don't buy
got
the one on
10,
Amazon. Amazon is a fake. The guy is everything he sells is bad according to the reviews.
they probably only got 10 of them through customs.
I don't know. Joe told me to go get one right away, and I ordered
I
it.
told him, don't buy it, Paul. It's not nothing you use.
Yeah, I don't
And
think. I
as
don't
soon as I
think.
said that, he got on.
I don't think you'll use it at all, Paul. It'll be like the minis.
Once,
It's even lighter than the minis, so you won't want
Yep.
wind. It won't take the wind.
I don't know. It's got pretty good wind. 31 mile an hour wind.
No, 30 mile
yeah,
an
yeah,
31
Russ
miles
did it
speed.
in 26 miles an hour and it did pretty good.
Hmm.
But the only reason I would think about it, Ron, is when I do my press work, I take the Mini 3 Pro out there.
Hmm.
Sometimes, like if I'm doing a parade or something like that, I'll carry it with me, and I got to be careful around the people because I don't have prop guards on it and everything else. I got to make sure I'm away from the people. And that's why I bought the Neo. I figured that would take over, you know. But the Neo ain't worth a shit. You know, so that little $199 is gonna be my granddaughter's drone. She'll just have it to play with when she gets a little bit older. And I was looking at that one. I said that would work because it's supposed to be rated at Category 1 to be able to fly over people, but they screwed up. They didn't put remote ID in it.
No.
So in order to do that, you have to get a remote ID module, stick it on it. Then you're over 249 grams, and you got to register. Which is, if you're going to fly over people at a parade I'm doing, I got to register it anyway. So it's not the point, you know? So like I said on, what was it? I told Dre, I said, I think that it's probably built into it. Look at the guy selling it. It's WHSP something. It's not DJI. It's some goofy guy. And sold by, and when you go to the reviews, all his reviews are bad.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't. And he's buying them directly from DJI. Look, it's a
Yeah,
That's a
5-star
cer-
rating, 52 of them.
yeah, he might have put that in. Look at the next one. Drone was defective, absolutely the worst. Shipping was confusing. Product arrived broken. Yeah, that's the one to buy it from. Paul, go ahead. I'll tell you, go buy that one.
My buddy looking out for me. You know how that is,
Yeah,
man?
I told you not to buy the other one.
Yes, you know. You
Tried to
said
look
buy
out for
it.
you. No, no, no. But I think they're going to have a firmware that's going to pop remote ID into it. Because there's no reason why remote ID shouldn't be on there if they wanted to be a Category 1. They know what it means. But I'll tell y'all what I did do. Like I said, I took the regular Avata, the original Avata, with the extra Avata, and I put all the batteries and everything in the case, everything on eBay. And then I did my Mini 3 Pro the same thing. Because I flew the Avata one time in 3 months. And I haven't flown the Mini 3 since October. So I figured if I sell those two, I still have the Mavic 3, the Air 2S with 18 flights. And I have the Avata 2, and I have the Neo.
And you'll have the flip.
And I'll think about a flip then, because then the flip will take over for the Mini 3 Pro. That'll be
But
the one I
you're
can just
gonna-
carry in a bag on my side and not have to worry about carrying a case snapped to me and everything else.
Go ahead, Andrew.
What's up, Paul?
Another
Well,
done.
you're not
Okay.
you're not gonna want to sell all of it, Joe.
Now, I'm gonna keep the Mavic 3 and because what I really want, that's the other reason why I'm selling that now. I want the
Is
Mavic
it-
4.
Because later you might kick yourself, say, "Why did I sell that? I need it right now."
No, I could buy the flip and I don't need to sell it, but it's like I put it out there. If I don't get the price I want, I'm not selling it.
So how is it going up there, Ron?
Cold and snowy.
Is it really
see-
cold? Really cold, Ron?
No, it's not too bad. It's in the 20s today, but we keep getting snow like every day. We had that. I left for work yesterday morning at 4:30 just to be early. in case I run into trouble. But I didn't have any trouble, but I was a little nervous. I've been.
It was enough to make you nervous driving, huh?
It was. There's a highway between Gillette, Wyoming, and a small town called Wright, Wright. Wright is known for mining, and all the mine workers. They're crazy. They're just absolutely crazy. They drive this Highway 59. We have had some of the worst hellacious accidents on that highway. It's listed as one of the most dangerous highways in the state. People don't obey the speed limits. I mean, anyhow, long story short, I had one little point yesterday where my car was doing the wavy thing, and I was only doing like 45, 50. Speed limit.
You mean like this?
No, it was going side to side.
Little slide,
Oh.
little
Like
drifting.
this?
But we,
Little slide.
Snaking.
yeah, it was. But then we had a good accident there yesterday. Had a 82-year-old guy, 82, 83, 83 or 80, 70 on that road, and he hit the ice and
Hey, Jim.
just patches that were dry, patches that were wet, patches that were
Yeah.
snowy, patches that were ice. He found the ice, and then he found the rancher's field about 100 yards in.
Ooh.
Yeah, let me tell you how much fun that was. My poor partner, she's kind of short little girl. I had to grab a hold of her. She got stuck in a snowdrift as we're trying to walk out there.
How high was the snowdrift?
She's like, Ron, help! Like, what are you doing back
I'm
there?
stuck. You're supposed to get down the rig.
Yeah,
Well, the rig is up here.
yeah.
But you should have seen the people driving here last Friday. People were driving like maniacs, and we had snow and ice.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like,
Tractor trailer this morning on there on my way home, off the road, in the ditch.
about 2 miles away, somebody crashed and going too fast down the side road near Sam's Club. Going too fast, slid, and they hit a telephone pole, knocking out power to a few hundred people.
Wow.
Crazy.
Which I'm like, is everybody driving with bald tires down here?
Apparently, you guys don't see much snow.
No, that was the first snow we've had in 3 years.
Yeah.
They're predicting more for like Monday,
Yeah.
possibly.
My
But-
elk hunting is over unless my buddy is going to be taking me in on the 22nd. It's the next day. Him and I have the same day off because I can't get up there in my four-wheeler anymore. It's weird. Sundance, Wyoming is only, I don't know, 20, 25 minutes from here at the most, but they see more than twice the snow that I get here. They've got close to 2
Oh.
feet here now. It's weird. It's literally 20 minutes down the road. But it just
That
So it's the
something
weather,
about-
must be a difference in the weather pattern then.
It is. It's where the same elevation. I just don't know. Some reason I don't know. The
Is he
mountains.
clo- Is he
Yeah.
closer to mountains than you?
What's that, Mark?
Is he closer to the mountains than you are?
No.
you're and you're not near a huge lake, right?
I am.
Lakes don't usually matter, but the
Uh,
snow
it-
popped down over the edge of a mountain.
but Mark, you've heard of the Great Lakes
No,
in America?
We get a lot of snow around the edges of the Great Lakes.
Because the Great Lakes will pick up snow, will pick
Yeah,
up moisture
moisture.
from the Great Lakes and go east.
yeah.
So usually Buffalo, New York, Syracuse, Watertown,
Yeah,
Western New York will get
Yeah, because Buffalo and
Pounded.
Western New York gets like anywhere from 3 to 6 feet of snow every time it snows.
Yeah.
And guess what, Paul? It's gonna snow again.
Ron used to live out there.
Yeah.
Where?
They
What
get those
part-
nor'easters.
Which part of New York did you live in?
I was in southeastern Pennsylvania,
Oh,
but right,
Right on the border.
yeah. I mean, I could be in New York City 2.5 hours. Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. That was a nice thing about Southeast, where the area I lived in. 2 hours I could be in the Pocono Mountains, for recreation, hunting, fishing, skiing, camping. 2 hours to New York. 2 to 2.5 hours to Delaware, Maryland, New Jersey, shore points.
Oh, you're
Um, 2.5, 3 hours to DC.
you're truly southeastern Pennsylvania. Truly
Yeah.
southeastern.
Yeah.
Well, what he did was he moved to California.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then he
Yeah.
moved back to the middle of the country.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of California.
I think he's glad he didn't still live in California.
Yeah.
California suck right now.
When you were in California, were you anywhere near where the wildfires are now?
No, well, a couple times, a couple of places I worked, like we had 12 locations in the state I could work. I mean, I was assigned to a military base. It's about the central part of the state. It was about 2 to 3 hours south of San Francisco, but right on the
Oh.
the coast. I was only 6 miles in from the coast.
Sunstar is saying that's where she grew up.
And I grew up in PA.
That's where Brenda grew up,
Oh, wow.
in
Where at?
Pennsylvania.
Well, Justin grew up in California, didn't he?
Yeah.
He grew up in more rural desert.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's still rural.
Joe, are you living in the same area that you grew up in, or did you move different places, Joe?
Well, I was in the Marine Corps, so I was all over the place. I've lived in California, I've lived in Hawaii,
Ooh.
I've lived in Japan. It's like
Well, where did you
Been
grow
a
up
few
and go to
places.
school?
in New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Yeah, I
So-
didn't move to the North Shore. That's across the lake from New Orleans until 2000, 1999. I've been over here since 1999,
So,
and I'd never move back.
so where's your favorite spot that you've lived?
Hawaii.
So
Cost of living in Hawaii is high though, right?
It wasn't that bad. You got to know
Uh,
it's for tourists. It's high. You got to know where to go.
but isn't when you were in Hawaii, wasn't the cost of gas sky high?
I can't remember the price. Wasn't that bad though. It's high now.
It was in the military.
Gas over there is like $6 or $7 a gallon.
Well, I know if you go, if you're in a tourist area and you go to a grocery store, they just about wipe out your bank account.
Well, at the tourist area,
Yeah.
like I said, the tourist area. I was military also, so I didn't have the housing to worry about. And my ex-wife, she was military, my first wife. So we had 2 incomes and base housing. So that cut that there. We actually didn't even shop at the commissary because it was more expensive at the commissary for some things than out in town for other things.
So you shopped at something like Aldi or something like that.
No, this was like, I think they were called Food Lions out there.
Yeah, Food Lion.
Yep.
Yeah, Food Lions, I think it were. And we shopped there a lot. And we went to the commissary sometimes, but the commissary had completely different things.
Hmm.
And 90% of the time when we were shopping, we just go buy the meat at a little meat market because we got it cheaper, and then we just buy everything else we needed. Like we go to we had a flea market down by Aloha Stadium. You go out there on Sundays and you get all the vegetables you want and everything fresh. All the stuff was out there.
Oh,
And my favorite thing on a Sunday morning was to go out to Aloha Stadium. And the guy had coconuts. He had a big container with coconuts full in ice, and he keep them in there over the weekend. You go out there and it would cost you like $2 for a coconut. He knock the top of it off, put a straw in it, and give it to you.
what? So,
Yeah, just hack it right off.
so he go
Yeah,
just like that,
put a hole in there, give you a straw.
or would he just go?
Used to do that in the Seychelles.
Or they could just put a
Yeah.
hole in it and give you a straw.
No, they
Now,
take
he
it,
cut the top off so you can get into it.
use a
But
machete.
it was big enough that the straw fit in, but not big enough that it's going to fall apart. But you just stick your thumb in there and yank it open.
I heard
And I
parts.
tell you what, until you got fresh coconut, it's completely different taste.
And Lance.
Same thing with the fresh pineapples. I used to go to a place to get plumbing supplies right next to Dole pineapple plant. And when I went there the first time, I was talking to one of the guys because the fence was right where we parked for the other place. And I said, shoot, I'm gonna have to go on a tour of that one of these days. And the guy where I went said, you go over there anytime you want. He said, they'll give you a free sample of pineapple, fresh pineapple. He said, and bring you a container, and they got a pineapple water fountain. I said,
Wow.
you kidding me? So I went over there, and the guy said, sure, anytime you come over, anytime you're here, just run over, we'll give you some pineapple, and just bring something to fill up. So I used to bring a bottle, and every time I was there, I went and fill it up with pineapple juice. It was ice cold. And the pineapple, until you taste pineapple that's like a day old,
Fresh.
Lord,
That's
there's
called
no,
fresh.
the stuff you get in the States is weeks old. Fresh off of it, oh man,
Oh, yeah.
whole different
Oh.
thing. We used to run in the Aiea Loop up in the top of the mountain, and they'd have banana trees, guava trees, papaya trees. And you'd just be running along, grab your papaya, and eat it while you're running. You got to be
Oh,
careful
that's-
when you're running on it though, because I was eating one day
Oh,
and slid down
down.
the side of the mountain.
Hey guys,
Were you eating pineapple
Donald.
while you were driving?
Oh yeah. Do they give it to you in a little cup?
Just Joe, that sounds like something Don would do.
Maybe.
Eat pineapple while he's driving.
But it's my son, he can be stationed at K-Bay over in Hawaii.
Mhm.
And if I told him, I said, if you ever get orders to Hawaii, you'll be there for 3 years. I'll come over there with about a year left, and I'm staying. I will have 2 years to tell everybody goodbye here. I'm coming over there and I'm not coming back.
You liked it that much, huh? Ron, you ever been to Hawaii, Ron?
Mm,
Hi, Don.
5 or 6 times.
Oh, did you like Hawaii?
Oh, absolutely. I'm actually in my I have a portable hard drive. I just went through and found some clips and pictures. I was going to share one with you just because Joe was talking about the pineapple.
Yeah.
I took the road to Hana in Maui
Oh, yeah.
on a motorcycle, and I stopped at this little roadside place. What the hell are those pictures?
You went all the way up to Haleakala? The mountain,
Oh, yeah.
top of the mountain?
Sure did.
Yeah.
There's 2 or 3 videos on my channel of Hawaii.
Did you visit Mauna Kea
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
volcano?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I flew over it and took pictures of it. And almost crashed. Come close.
wildly curious. Are we allowed to fly a drone over Mauna Kea?
No, it's
No.
a national.
It's Hawaii National,
National Park, I
Volcano
believe.
National Park. Not in Hawaii, not in Hawaii.
Because that could be a hell of a video.
You probably get permission. If
Yeah,
you're
you
107, you
probably
could probably
could
get
fill out
permission.
all the paperwork and get permission.
Yeah. Because like I said, I went over there and I actually had press credentials with the Marine Corps at the time. Come on, camera, wake up. I had press credentials with the Marine Corps. I did press work for them. And all it had was it said the same thing. It said, give all the courtesy to the common press as Marine Corps press photographer and all of this. And I remember when we went over when it was both of them were erupting, Mauna Loa and Kilauea, at the same time. It was the first time in hundreds of years. And went over and there was a plane going over and it was just for the press. I went and got on the list. And I'm on like 20th on the list. When it was time for them to get a clearance to go, they started calling out people and they had one seat left and nobody was there. And they called me and I got in it.
Nice.
That was the one that we were making figure eights over the thing. As we made a figure eight one time, one of the engines went out. And when the engine went out, I was sitting in the front next to the pilot. My hand beat him to the throttle to start it. And he looks at me and he's holding my hand. He said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm starting it. You fly it." He says, "You know how to do it?" I said, "I know how to start it. Go." Because I was flying him in 29 Palms.
So you're
I didn't-
also a cargo pilot?
No, I did not have my pilot officially. I never
He's,
did do the
he's an
solo.
experienced pilot, but he didn't have a pilot's license.
I never had the license. I never got the solo in because I got transferred.
There you go.
I'd have loved to.
Joe, here's this is that little roadside roach coach I used to call him. Kinda
Oh
like
yeah.
Oh,
But he made these sandwiches. Oh my God.
are those plantains?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you mind me filming you making these things?
What was that, Parker walking there? That was
Park, yeah.
Parker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, look at the pit underneath.
Ooh.
Well, pork is big out in
Ooh.
Hawaii, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
A lot
oh,
of
look at
things.
that. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, it hurts my
Look at that
feelings.
grill. Damn.
My feelings are hurt.
That looked good.
Oh, it was. It was awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I can't believe the amount of pictures and videos I found. I had the Phantom 4 Pro this trip.
So do you miss the exotic places, Ron, or what?
Yeah, I had a great time. The one trip over there was for my partner's wedding. And I told her, check out this. This is pretty cool. This was Rainbow Falls, I believe, if I remember the name correctly.
Rainbow Falls, probably.
In Maui,
Double Falls?
or, on the Big
Yeah,
Island.
where?
Big Island, Hawaii.
Let me see it.
My-
I'll tell you what it was.
Yeah, my friend got married in Maui, and I said, just her and her husband lived in Maui, and I said, do me a favor, I come over, I shoot the wedding, and would get me over to the Big Island because I want to go to the volcanoes. So two of her friends lived on the Big Island. They were at the wedding the next day. I flew over to the Big Island. The wife, I forget her name, but she was a nurse and she had to go on a business trip somewhere. So it was just her husband and I for like 2 days, and he took me all over the island, and we went up to I forget what the hell volcano that was that erupted. But here is, check out this waterfall. This is cool. This is with the Phantom 4 Pro.
M- most likely Mauna Kea or
I think it was
Mauna
Mauna
Loa.
Kea, yeah.
So the Big Island?
This
Yeah.
is on,
Severe-
yeah, the Big Island.
Ooh,
But I lured the drone down. And brought it back up.
Yeah, it looks like Rainbow Falls.
Yeah.
Yeah, double. Yeah, it's Rainbow Falls.
that's pretty cool, Ron.
Yeah.
Oh, there's somebody in the water. Is that you, Ron?
No.
Lance. Good evening, sir.
Hey, Lance.
Yeah, that was some pretty scenery over there.
There he is. Good evening, Lance.
How you doing, Lance?
He's going.
He's not connected.
Can you hear me now, Lance?
He's either
Ron.
frozen. He's either frozen. Oh, he's on 3 times now.
Ha,
I need
He's
I need
special.
once, Lance.
What are we
Three
doing,
blind
Lance?
mice. 3 blind mice.
Am I seeing triple?
Yeah, so am I.
He's got about as much volume as Donald.
You can't hear us?
Or you have no voice? What
He's
if
froze. Now he's in 4 time. Yeah.
wait,
Now,
what
now there's 4 Lances there.
And only one trying to work. There he is.
what oh what if Lance leaves and comes back in?
No, he's got microphone issues.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
Donald,
got computer issues right now.
Donald's
If
got
you get
his
down to 3,
microphone.
I'll do 3 visually impaired rodents.
That's why I used
Lance has got 2 cameras switched off with no microphones. 1 camera and microphone switched on, and 1 microphone switched on without a camera. And Donald's muted.
Hi, Donald. Good afternoon, sir.
I've been talking. I didn't know I was muted.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
you're
thought
muted.
you knew.
You guys kept on just talking over, and it's just like, oh, I guess I'll just shut up. That's
No,
okay. I'm
you-
getting ready to
ever-
go to my
ever
desk.
since
So
you got
I
on-
couldn't lose you anyway.
Ever since you got on, Donald, you've been on mute.
I thought
Can you hear
Don
me
hit
now?
the mute just as he came in.
Okay. You can hear
Yes,
me
we
now,
can
yeah?
hear you now, Lance.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know which one of the 4 Lances we can hear, but we can hear one of them.
My
There
resources
you go,
are low
Ron.
on my computer.
That's Kilauea when it was erupting when we were flying over it.
Oh, wow.
Oh
Wow.
no, you've dropped down to only 3 Lances now.
And that was with equipment from 1981. I wish I
Wow.
had the equipment I have now.
Oh, here it is.
Did you have a Sony Handycam?
Oh hell no! I had a Sears KS1 35 millimeter with a 300 millimeter lens that I shot that with, and it was made by Ryko. All the equipment, everything, Ryko, the lenses and everything. But that's the shot I got out the window right before the plane decided to lose an engine almost.
I think Lance remembers the size of the Sony Handycam from about 1990.
I think this is the same place, Joe. Share.
Well, you can tell the difference between Mauna Loa and Kilauea.
You get in there now, Lance. You only got 2 of you.
Can you guys see
Yeah, I
this?
think they'll slowly start to drop down. I had
Yep.
to
Now I see you.
This is when my buddy and I we we had to take a bicycle 5 miles to the base of the volcano, and then we hiked. Got up there at 1 o'clock in the morning, but we got to see live lava.
That's Hawaii cultural tours. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay! We're now
Rounds?
down to only one Lance. Yay!
That's not
Now
it.
that was on Oahu, right?
No, this is how the hell did I?
This is
Big
Lockwood.
Al?
This
That's-
is Lockwood Tours.
Here it
Ha-
is.
Hawaii edition.
Hold
They
on.
got the Hawaiian Cultural Center on Oahu.
I might have to redo this.
No, you just hit the
You need to hit the box in
bottom-
the corner.
bottom
full
right of the
screen.
box. No, you have full screen. Bottom right.
No, I need to stop and then hit the right video again. So share. Here we go. There's the correct one. Share.
Oh,
Now,
sorry.
can you see this now?
I
Yep.
see it.
Here's here we're coming up on
I
the
see.
Oh, look at
waterfall.
that person.
That's Hawaiian, brother.
where we're coming up on they put a little Hawaiian music into it. There it comes. He was a retired Navy SEAL. You're on the bicycle.
There you are. There you are. Ooh.
We walked right up to the lava.
It was hot, wasn't it?
Damn right it was.
So you could really feel the heat, right?
Oh my God, the smell. Ugh.
Sulfur.
Lance, have you been to Hawaii?
Yeah,
I'm
that's
Yeah, he
our-
just came
that's
back
our-
last year.
That is
Hawaii.
our place of vacation. Yeah, we go not every summer, but
That's when I was out at my friend's wedding. Got probably one of the most beautiful sunset pictures ever right here. I flew up over these palm trees. I'm right up now.
In Port Huron, there will be lots of clouds, with a high of 24 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 13 degrees.
Get the name of this beach. Beautiful place. So
So Lance, did you get your package?
I put a link in the chat. Show it. You can use it. You can use the audio.
Okay.
yeah.
Hey, you know what?
We're not seeing it.
Not yet.
I have a wedding ring in Malakini Crater. It was off the coast of Maui. I lost my wedding ring on the second day of the honeymoon.
I have one in
Aw.
Poipu.
You know what? We're going to go on a search for a package. I was sent a package just the other day. So we're going to go look for that package. Come with me. Okay, so where are we going to go? Where are we going to go? Let's see. Where are we going to go?
Well, if it was
Where are we
post,
gonna go? Where are we
No.
going to go? Okay. Come with me. We're looking for a package. Oh, I think I see it. Come on. Come on. Okay, let's go see the package. I think I see the package over here. I think I see a package. It was left, the postman left it right out in the middle of a field. Here it is. Awesome, I've got a package. I'm gonna open it up. I'm gonna open this thing up, see what's in here. What do you think? What do you think I have? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I've got a drone. I've got
Lord
a
help.
Neo. I've got a Neo drone. It's from Paul Murray. Paul, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. You rock, brother. Thanks for sending that. I'm going to enjoy it. Now I need to figure out how to fly it. Okay. Have a good day.
All right. That was good.
That was good there, Lance.
Of course, that was the Neo flying behind me, and you guys figured that out.
What? Oh, was it raining when you shot that,
No, no.
or almost raining?
So
No, no, that's Washington gray. That's
Oh.
the color. That's our national. That's our state color.
you were actually filming that with the Neo, and that was just an empty box.
That was the box. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I had already opened it.
Here you go, Ron. Rainbow Falls.
Ooh, beautiful, Joe.
Is that rainbow? That's on the Big Island, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one you just had. It was a little bit different back when I was there, bro. Remember, I worked for 3 different agencies, right? 3 modeling agencies. This is one of my favorite pictures I shot during the time of the coastline. Check out the coastline.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
Pretty good coastline. Huh?
Ru- most definitely.
Yeah, that was pretty good coastline.
Well, she
She had
brought
about
her
3 different suits.
Hey, Joe, she brought her own landing pad.
Yeah, she had
Dave.
about 3 different suits, right? And
Don.
we're out there by ourselves. She's just taking the stuff off, changing suits.
Don,
I was ready to jump in the water.
Don, what say you about that last picture?
I'm not looking at it. It's in my phone is in my pocket.
Let's just say it was a beautiful woman.
She was.
I'm sure
is.
she was. There's lots of beautiful women out there.
Well,
I'm married to one.
I got a knock on the door one night about 3 o'clock in the morning. Her dad was the head of security with the Air Force on the islands. And I get a knock. They got Air Force security. They got Honolulu police. All these knocking at my door. And I said, yeah, what's up? And they asked me, they said, you know her? And I said, yes. She goes, you have any facial pictures of her? I said, what's the matter? She got in an accident, went through a windshield. And when she went through the windshield, they said, they know you'd been, the dad said you were taking pictures. Hopefully you got a good close-up shot because a surgeon needs it.
So they can rebuild it.
I said, is she all right? Said she's alive. They got her sedated. Went and got the close-up of her face. And I saw her a few weeks later. She had a couple little scars, but they were able to put her
They
back
put
on.
it back. They put it back on, huh?
Wow.
Yeah, but the girl that was driving, that was drunk, never got hurt.
So she was in
That's
the
the way it
passenger.
is.
Yeah, she had the steering wheel to brace against.
You get hurt with the steering wheel more than you get hurt with the windshield.
Well,
Steering wheel give you that blood force trauma and traumatic asphyxia and everything else. Broken sternums.
well, usually you get
10 to 15 miles an hour.
usually you get hit on the dash and steering wheel like that, right, Ron?
Well, no, because if you see yourself crashing, you brace yourself and lock your arms so that the only thing that will happen is break your
I've
Ron's
seen
laughing.
people lock their arms
Oh,
on
here,
the
I'll
steering
show
wheel,
you
break
why.
their arms, and rip
Okay,
their
sure.
fingers almost off.
Okay, Ron, show us why we're laughing.
Do you remember when
Stop.
Mel, 400 AGL, and Lloyd used to do a show together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was on this boat in Maui. Jackie invited me over for Christmas, so I went there. I had no plans, and so I went to Hawaii for Christmas and actually went whale watching, saw some unbelievable whales. But I got this girl, I was up filming her as I'm walking by, and I'm on YouTube with Mel and Lloyd, and I had everybody there wish them like a Merry Christmas. And I walked up to her and I turned on the bullshit charm. I said, sweetheart, I said, you are the cutest little Mrs. Claus I have ever seen. Would you like to be on YouTube? It worked. Check it out. And she was sitting there. She had a little Santa hat on and a red bathing suit, and she was getting ready to go surfing.
Surfing with the hat on?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mel still comes on Lloyd's.
Can you see this, guys?
Yep.
This is top of Mount Haleakala. Up above the clouds, sunrise.
Oh,
Yeah, Mel still comes on Lloyd's.
Yeah, there she is.
Times.
ooh.
Yeah, how you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
Check out. I'll just show you one more quick thing. Some of the whale footage I got on this trip was just freaking phenomenal. And I went scuba diving too.
Nice. Nice bike, by the way.
Yeah. I think it's right here. I guess I'm still sharing. Yeah. Saw so many.
Take it like it was red.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was a tour boat, huh?
Yeah. Went out whale watching one day.
Oh, that
Then,
was a beautiful.
Took. Here's where I was scuba diving here.
Thank you, Brenda.
It was so beautiful under there.
Oh, the water is clear in Hawaii.
Oh yeah. Well, Hawaii has one of the best snorkeling areas in the world.
There's the Harley I rented. Oh yeah.
Another. She looks like she's gonna do a backflip.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Oh yeah, there's some great scenery in Hawaii. I was out
Yeah, look at
there
them
when I
waves.
when I got married the
Haleakala.
the second time.
You went there
That's a
on
long drive though.
Yeah, I went to Maui and Hawaii
Yeah.
for the honeymoon. Many moons ago. 96 actually. 1996.
Paul, do you miss it? Hawaii?
I was gonna say you could miss
No,
it.
because it's so long ago. I have just distant memories just kind of come through, but not. You know, I'm talking about 1988.
I left there in '84.
But Joe's got a better memory than I do.
Well, I remember all the shoots I did with all the models. But I can't help it. You know,
The model
different
shoot,
agencies.
I'm
I
sure
remember on Christmas Day we were surfing over on Bellows Beach.
I'm sure the model shoot was one of Joe's favorite shoots.
Yeah, I was doing shooting models all week. I was doing the Marine Corps during the day, and 2 or 3 nights a week I was in the studio with the girls.
So that was your little side job out there?
Yeah, accidental, all accidental. Then I added to it by shooting sports. Started shooting sports, Little League, because
Wow.
they didn't have a photographer.
See,
Anytime I could make money.
That's what I like about Joe. Money seems to follow him wherever he goes.
It's following me right now out the door.
Say, how's that settlement coming?
I just filled some paperwork out about a week ago. More paperwork. As long as they're asking for paperwork, I'm doing good.
I thought they
Alright.
said they were gonna make some sort of decision on something by now.
I think
No,
the
it's got-
government is waiting for all of them to die out.
It's gonna be the middle of the year before I hear anything. I'm thinking it'll be June, July before they either make an offer or decide to look at it.
What do you
That's
guys
what I'm thinking.
wish Lloyd was on? Is Lloyd in the chat?
Not that I've seen.
No,
Do you remember back in 2020 when Lloyd was said he was going to run for president?
yep.
Oh
And-
yeah.
Yeah, remember that? And he
Yeah.
had all these things, what was one of the big ones? I used to say, "Bite me," and anyhow, I forget how the conversation got started, but we said we need to get a campaign for you. So there were some different people that made up these campaign videos for his presidency. So I made this redneck campaign video for him in South Dakota. I was over in Bismarck one day and I decided to take a different way home. Just because I wanted to see some different scenery. And I found this bar called Grumpy's Bar and Grill. I'm like, this is campaign. This has got to be a campaign.
Oh, this is gonna be gold.
Oh, and then I went around, I filmed this for like 3 weeks. I got all these people to say that they were voting for the Grumpy Vlogger for president. And and then I went into Rapid City, South Dakota has the bronze statues. They have them up as far as Obama. There's bronze statues of every president of the U.S. all the way up from George Washington, and they're all in different positions. And anyhow, I went up and did a little skit told him that, if he makes president, that we're going to turn him into a bronze statue and we're going to place him in Rapid City so people can make fun of him. But you guys got to watch it. It's 2 minutes and 5 seconds long. If you haven't seen it, it is a freaking hoot.
So I remember somebody after a bit said, "We need to get you a hat. We need to get you Grumpy Vlogger for president hat."
Yeah. God dang it. That's not it.
And then he said, "I'm running 2024 for president."
Damn it, I just lost it. Oh, there it is. No, that's not it. Here it is.
Now get 20% off at Chewy Pharmacy. When you order your pet's prescription from Chewy Pharmacy.
Here we go. Share.
And make sure you click the 2 boxes on the right. The 2 little boxes.
Share video, share audio.
Share sound.
Optimize, yep.
And skip adverts.
So be this one here. Share. And can you guys see this?
Yep.
Okay. You will laugh your ass off this one.
Hello, this is Ron Lockwood from RL Photography. I'm just outside of campaign headquarters, outside of Grumpy's Bar and Grill.
That is
and
funny.
everybody is gathering because they've heard the news. The Grumpy Vlogger is running for president in 2020.
Damn horse bit me.
Actually, that's a phone
South Dakota. I'm going to vote for the Grumpy Vlogger for president. 2020?
Yep.
From Hot Springs, South Dakota, we're voting for Grumpy Vlogger for president for 2020.
Hi, I'm Travis from Rapid City, South Dakota, and I'm voting for the Grumpy Vlogger for president 2020.
I'm still not surprised.
have a relationship with that woman. Hi, I'm Ron Lockwood, and I'm asking you to do your American duty and remember to vote in November of 2020. Vote for the Grumpy Blogger.
That's a big statue.
That is funny.
How big
You
are
needed to
those
say,
heads?
I'm Ron Lockwood and I approve this message.
Yeah, that's what I should have said. Good, sorry.
How big are
good.
those heads?
That's a great one, Ron.
Yeah.
How big are the heads at the end there?
Those ones there are down on a different highway. They're probably 20, 30 feet tall. They're just sitting along the highway. Yeah.
Thousands of pounds each.
Oh,
Easy.
Yeah.
I played that on a show one night. Everybody was just kind of pissing themselves.
And Lance has got his camera switched off, and Joe and Don are both muted.
My camera off.
Yeah, I got a dog that decided to bark at me again.
I'm driving. It probably turned itself off.
Yeah.
But at least we can hear you, Lance.
That could be good or bad, I guess.
But did you hear the video, Lance?
I did. I didn't get to see it. I heard it. I love the music.
Well, you can go back and look at my show and watch it.
Oh yeah, Lance, you're gonna like it.
Okay.
Either that or go to Ron's channel and find it.
I don't think Ron, you don't have it on your channel, do you?
Yeah, that's where it's at in my channel. Yeah, everything I've shown here tonight's on my YouTube
On
channel.
Ron Lockwood's channel.
Yeah, back sometime in 2020.
2020.
An RL photography.
Yep.
Well, that Neo is probably the best drone ever.
Yeah, that's what Joe said.
Yeah.
I can't believe how crisp the video is. I mean, seriously.
Crisp and clear. Yep.
Yeah.
What is it shooting in 4K or 8K or?
Okay.
I think it's 16K.
Oh.
I got the Neo Super.
Yeah, they've gone beyond K, haven't they? It's 32L.
I had to reinstall my Fly app. It wouldn't download the Fly app and show me the Neo, so I had to delete the whole app and put it back on again.
Yeah, I should have told you that because you got to take it off and put it back if it's on the phone.
Yeah.
I didn't.
That's the only way it updates on mine. I had to take it off today and put it back to update it.
There's got to be.
Oh, today even, huh? Okay.
Well, I didn't.
It's got to be a glitch for certain phones.
Well, I don't know why. But
And you have the iPhone.
I like it's the iPhone, I think.
Yeah,
I like the new version.
I'm
like
using
the new
the
version.
iPhone.
And when you go in for connection, you don't have to go scroll through about 80 of them. You got the list down the side.
I've got the iPhone 11.
I have the 13.
I have a
15
Samsung
plus.
8. That's how old mine is.
Wait, did you just say I have the iPhone 8?
The Samsung 8.
Oh, Samsung. Okay.
Galaxy 8. And now it's up to like 24 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I
how
have
old my
got-
phone.
I have got an iPhone 6 Plus as well.
You need to get
I
that.
have an
bit hooked.
iPhone 5, and I upgraded from the iPhone 5 to the iPhone 11, and that's
Yeah,
what I'm
I've got
using
a-
right
I've got a 5 as well. And I've got a 4 and a 3.
I see.
That's upgrading way too fast.
Donald's got the little creeper there.
Ooh.
now. Yeah.
I haven't got rid of any of them.
Yeah,
Don-
that's upgrading way too fast. I wait until it's painful to upgrade.
I
Don-
do too, Donald. Mine's probably 5 years old.
Donald, do you think Apple's gonna come out with a foldable iPhone?
I'm sure they will. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be getting that.
I don't look at technology unless I'm ready to upgrade, and that's when I look at technology.
That's what.
I
That's
don't, even
what
look, I don't really pay too much close attention to drones until I'm ready to buy a new one, because that's all you're going to do is try and talk yourself into buying something you don't need.
Exactly.
That is true.
Don, I'm 100% on board with you. There's not a damn thing wrong with my Mavic 2.
And my iPhone 11 still chugging along, doing great. I've never broke the screen or nothing, and it's still okay. And if I was to look at new features or anything like that, I'd be wanting to, or look at new cameras on the iPhone. I'd be like, oh, I need to upgrade.
I'm up to date.
I wasn't going to get the
Where's
Neo,
the
but
thing,
Joe
JR?
told me to buy it.
You what? What, Lance?
I wasn't
Yeah,
going to
Joe-
get the Neo, but Joe told me to buy it.
Yeah, Joe told you to get it. Yeah, because he says.
Yeah, Joe's bad influence.
What was his quote, Lance, about the Neo?
The best drone ever. Just send it.
Yep, there you go.
Full send. But
Send this.
but if
Yeah,
the
just send this. You're talking about me wanting a Neo. Send this.
unless the battery fully goes on the cell phone, I'm not buying another one for a while. So I'm guessing another couple of years. I hope.
Well, my 11 is now 4 years old, and the battery's still strong in that.
Have you updated iOS since?
It automatically updates.
Andrew, I can't remember. Are you a Mac guy?
Dell. Windows.
Okay. I just got the new Mac and a new screen. Waiting for the cable to come in.
Amazon?
Yeah. This cable, what's happening is HDMI from the machine to the monitor, it's not,
Leave the cat alone.
not allowing 4K. So everything on the thing is all out of scale. And I mean, it's very, very readable, but it just looks like crap.
It's either the cable or the port on your computer,
Yeah.
I would say.
Like I said, I was AZ helped me out quite a bit.
I think Don knows a few things about that.
I remember, Don, are you you are an Apple guy.
Yep.
So what I got, Don, was a Thunderbolt to DisplayPort cable.
Yep.
Which allows for
And they want to charge a nice pretty penny for those, don't they?
no, actually no, it was like $15.
No.
Yeah.
When I had bought one for my tower downstairs, it cost me I think 40. That's been a couple of years.
Yeah. But I was reading up on this thing, and it allows even higher because that monitor goes to 5250 by 1440. And what I've got it set at right now is 3820 by 2140, and it's all, I said, out of scale. And then what's also happening is like every so often, depending on what you're looking at, like if I try to play a 4K video on the screen, it flickers. The screen will shut off. And apparently it's, I don't know. But anyway, this cable will be here tomorrow. I can't wait. So I'm hoping that fixes the problem. If it don't fix the problem, then the monitor's going back. I have to find something else.
when they bought this tower, because I got it from work whenever I worked there. When they bought it and they bought the big, huge Apple monitor. And out of the box, about 2 months in, every once in a while the monitor would just go black, and it was the monitor itself that was bad, and it was one of those Apple monitors.
Right.
But they waited and they waited and waited. I kept on saying, "Hey, this thing's busted," and I could restart the computer and it'd come right back up. I ended up just hooking up another just old crappy monitor to use as my tool monitor and one of my old Mac monitors for my edit monitor. And they never, it's still sitting over there, never returned it to get it replaced. So there's a busted Mac monitor over there. Those things, they charged a ton of money for those.
So do you think they're overpriced to begin with?
It could be
Yeah.
just as simple as a diode
It could be.
overheating.
It could be. It most likely is.
Yeah.
Guess who's not going to break into a monitor? Look. Try to
Well,
figure
give it your lad.
But as Donald's alerting to, by the time you take it apart and figure out where the diode is,
It'll be on the power supply. It's heating up and then cutting the power off.
But the other piece could be the motherboard.
Hoping
No.
it's not the graphics card in the Mac. AZ's pretty certain that that's what it is. It's that cable. And then I actually did some reviews on YouTube and found other people with the same problem.
Because some HDMI cables just go bad, just blink of an eye, without
Well,
question.
I just updated the DJI Fly app from the App Store. No problem.
So you didn't have to delete it?
Nope.
Yeah, I had to delete mine. And I didn't have the Neo on there. The latest app I had, the latest drone I had on that app was the Air 3. I didn't have the Air 3S, or I didn't have the Neo or the Flip.
Mm-hmm.
And it did not want to download. Okay, dude, what are you gonna do? Move over?
Yes, I just very sensibly told it to update everything. All 73 apps.
Just make sure you're on Wi-Fi when you do that.
I'm always on Wi-Fi. And it doesn't matter because I've got unlimited data on my phone anyway.
Because you get a better signal sometimes, usually on Wi-Fi than you do on cellular. Usually,
Yeah, sometimes I've got a good signal on cellular here.
because once in a while it drops to 2
What's up?
bars and it goes back up to 4, and depending on who's on the
Updates on
towers.
info authorization and user purpose.
I hope you're taking pictures of that finger, Joe.
DJI product improvement.
Wait till you see what I took a picture of.
I can't be asked doing that.
So Joe, you ordered the Flip?
No.
He won't tell you the truth.
So are you thinking about buying the Flip?
User feedback, no.
Maybe.
Now you
Like I
get
said, if I
closer
sell
to
them,
the truth. Closer
if
to
I
the
sell
truth.
the Mini 3 Pro, I'll buy the Flip.
So what's your preliminary thought on the Flip?
Me?
Yeah.
I think it could take the place of the Mini 3 Pro.
Do
But how
we know
much-
if
You
it,
don't have to worry about prop guards, and I think it would work for what I use the Mini 3 Pro for.
But how much
But I don't think it
different?
would be a drone that I would just go out to buy other than use it for that.
But how much different is the Flip compared to the Mini 3 or 4?
What the hell?
A
They
lot
changed-
newer, better technology, better OcuSync 4, prop guards built into it.
You got
It's
to
a
remember,
category 1 drone without the remote ID. That's the problem.
Andrew, the key to any DJI drone when they come out, they're always packed with more and more technology.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They've changed the connection guide in the app. It now gives you a list of DJI Mavic, Air,
Yeah.
Mini, Neo, Flip, Avata, and
That's what I said a
FPV.
minute ago. You got a list
Yeah.
instead of having a scroll.
yeah,
And
it
you-
categorizes them now.
Categorizes it, yeah. If you
Yeah.
click on the Mini, it shows you all the minis.
Yeah, I noticed that as well. I don't
Yeah.
like that. I'd rather scroll through the old way.
I like it the way it is now. I like that better.
But
Didn't
you
they?
suck.
I thought they did that with the DJI Go app.
Neo sucks.
So
Um,
does the Flip does it when it does its vertical, did we find out if it crops in or does it rotate
No.
the camera?
It's got the same camera as
Send a
the.
damn thing.
Talking about bad cables, my power cable on my iPad is just about worn out and it has to be in the correct position to charge and it wasn't charging, so that's why I disappeared.
We didn't
Amazon.
miss you.
You didn't miss me?
No.
All right.
Donald. Amazon.
you-
your bi-
You don't have to go on the categories. You can still scroll through everything up and down.
Don pulled the plug because you say you didn't miss him.
So
How-
Mark, do we know if it crops in or does it rotate the camera?
As far as I know, it rotates the camera. But
Yeah, but it doesn't rotate the camera 360 degrees.
it doesn't have to. It only has to go through 90.
So what do you think of the DJI Flip, Ron?
I just saw it. Just don't know enough to comment on it.
Well, Joe will fill you in when he gets his.
Does it look?
You gotta fill us in
does
when
it
you
look
get it.
Does it look promising for
Well,
something kind of like you would use?
The thing of it is, Joe, I'm not that good with technology, so my explanation would be zero. Because
That's why you shouldn't have bought it, Paul. Yeah.
Unless is
Here-
it cheaper?
This is what I was looking at,
Is it-
Andrew. That's where I'm at right there.
Oh, frigid.
Now wait, let me show you the rest.
You had a wife that was like that.
I'm right
But,
here. No,
Paul,
my wife was not frigid. Got 3 kids to prove it. But that's where I'm at right here. That stuff's moving straight across.
But Paul, do you see the pink and orange? Do you recognize those colors?
No.
Mixed precipitation.
Well, the pink and gray I see down in the bottom left.
Yeah.
You're right
Well,
here.
there you go.
That one right there. If that goes straight across, I'm right here. So if that comes straight across, we're gonna get snow.
Let it
They're
snow.
saying this is gonna be
let
like
it snow.
1989.
But Joe, that's not till next Tuesday, I think, right?
Tuesday and Wednesday. But
Yeah, next week.
like this, that's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
But
So we might have 3 days next week with snow.
I think it could be a bit before that happens.
Well, the deal is in 1989, we got snow like that. Because that's the year before my dad died. And it was so bad that we were snowed in for 3 days.
Wow.
And they're saying this is going to be just like 1989.
Southern Louisiana snowed in. Can you imagine that, Ron?
Yeah, imagine that.
Ron, have there been many
I will be
years?
flying my drone from the balcony.
Have
Andrew?
have there been many years you've been snowed in up there?
Yes. Yep. Back in Pennsylvania, I spent 4 days at the hospital. Wasn't allowed to leave.
Where's that?
If I left, I would have lost my job.
He wasn't allowed to leave because of the snow, not because he was injured.
Yeah, it was. They wanted
So the
on deck, and
so the hospital said you couldn't leave?
yep.
Yep.
Because he was a paramedic assigned at the hospital.
Yeah,
So
we had-
they didn't want to deal with a possible lawsuit if Ron crashed on his way back.
Well, we had that one blizzard. We had close to 5 feet of snow, and nurses couldn't get in. Nurses couldn't go home. Ambulances were getting stuck. You know, it was just it was a shit show. But yeah, it all worked out. But
So Joe, with
So-
that snow coming, it makes you think about Hawaii again, right?
Nah, it's all right. I'm actually kind of hoping it happens. Because if it does happen, I'm going to get video of it.
Mhm.
The
Joe wants
technology
to-
is so much different since 1989. I'll get good pictures this time.
Joe wants
your Neo?
to fly the drone in the snow.
Yeah, he's gonna fly the Neo, Lance.
No, the Mavic 3 going up, baby. I'll put the Mavic 3 up or the Mini 3 Pro, one of the two.
Hey, are the fires spreading even more in California? I haven't heard anything today.
They've slowed, but they're still going.
Okay.
The wind's blowing, so I think they're starting to build up again some places.
But because over the weekend that was a freak system that came in, giving them 100-mile-an-hour winds.
Yeah, but they're supposed to get the same the rest of this week.
I think that's supposed to be 60-mile-an-hour now. Maybe.
That's enough. That's always enough.
Anything above 20?
Ron, any word on what caused these said fires?
oh, there's all sorts of rumors out there. I guess like that copycatters out there now. They're showing on the news people running around setting fires. They've caught
Setting fires, yep.
Laser
Arson-
weapons.
Arsonists, especially the gangs and stuff.
Yeah, they don't know if it was arson, if it was a power line, if it was a.
All right,
Did you see the video of the power line exploding?
Sean says if Flick doesn't rotate the camera, it crops.
It crops. Yeah, that's a deal breaker. I'm not getting it.
Mm-hmm.
Paul, you just got gypped. In fact, instead of sending it, you need to send it back.
No.
Well, the thing of it is, I don't know how
I
you
didn't say it.
I don't know how you fly, Lance, but if I want to pan the camera, I pan the drone. I don't pan the camera.
We're not on about panning the camera.
Yeah.
We're on about turning the camera through 90 degrees so that it shoots vertical portrait mode instead of landscape.
I never shoot portrait mode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're a big TikTok guy, aren't you, Paul?
No.
Don,
You have your own channel and stuff?
Not on TikTok.
what is
That's a Joe deal. Joe's big on TikTok.
I mean, really,
I'm not on
that
TikTok.
one was
I'm not on
that was
TikTok at all.
that was the daftest thing that DJI could do. Produce 2 social media automated drones and
And no
not
vertical.
and no vertical. Yeah.
Well, the worst thing they did was make this one not vertical and don't put remote ID on it. And they want it to be a category 1. They know better. I bet you, like I said, I bet you it's in the firmware and they just don't have it right. So it's probably going to have an update pretty soon. We'll have remote ID. I don't see, and I thought it had to have remote ID on it even though it was under that, I thought they would still have to put it on there because they said everything had to be built.
Well,
I don't-
yeah, because if you do going to use it as a commercial use, then it needs remote ID. If you're doing it under Part 107, it doesn't matter
Right,
what.
but if you're using it for vlogging and you're using it for vlogging, you're using it for a purpose.
Yeah.
Yep.
So bottom line.
Only recreation. Recreation.
Yeah, it's not, that's not recreation.
How
No,
you
it's
doing?
not.
Geeks Vana, what's up?
Hey,
Vertical-
Geek Savannah, you did a nice
Um,
video today on the new flip.
Vertical is max 2.7K from 4 to 3 sensor crop.
Oh, that sucks.
So my question is, when is the firmware coming out to make it remote ID
that-
compliant?
I'm not sure the government has the remote ID system ready to go.
Yeah, it's already working.
The DJI you got to worry about.
Is somebody buying TikTok?
No, but Donald Trump doesn't want not to be able to put his inauguration on TikTok.
Because I heard Kevin O'Leary wanted to buy TikTok.
Yeah, he's trying to buy a group of them. He'll probably get it too. Supreme Court's going to rule on it this week to delay it.
So my students told me today, they said, hey, if we use a Canadian address, we can still use it here. So the kids have already figured out a workaround.
Well, yeah, you're close enough.
Are you
Yeah.
really surprised, Lance?
No, I'm not. I'm not.
They
Like,
find a way
really?
around banned websites. I mean,
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just check the country in your VPN.
Joe, to your question, DJI have confirmed no RID for the flip. No plans to either.
So they can't firmware it, I guess. That's what he's saying.
Well, no plans yet.
That means nobody's going to be
He
able
says
to
no
use
plans to either.
it. It means nobody can use it for commercial use.
Yeah, but my question, let's see what he says.
Oh, he thinks there's something in the pipeline.
Lord help me.
But I think
Yeah, my question is this. Is it, if it's not any plans, is it built in where they can do it? That's my thing.
But do you see? But I think people should save their money for a while if they want a small DJI drone. Wink, wink. Nudge.
So you're saying Paul should cancel it?
Pro.
You know what the #1 download is right now at the Apple store?
No.
All week. You know what it's been? TikTok.
I don't use it.
Well, that's all them
They're
young,
saying,
them young
they're
people.
saying if you download it now, you'll have it. But if
I
you
don't
don't
even-
have it, you won't get it.
All them
even-
youngins use TikTok.
No, that's only you over in
Ron, you don't
America.
use TikTok, do you?
It makes no difference to us, but I don't bother with it anyway.
I found a whole there's a whole bunch of political memes on TikTok.
Too many kids.
No, these aren't kids doing it.
Yeah, I'm just saying
Mark.
there are too many kids.
There's memes of Joe Biden. There's memes of your new leader, Mark. What's his name? The new prime minister.
Keir Starmer.
Yeah, Starmer.
Of Indian descent.
So is the vice president of the United States.
Yeah, I know.
Nobody knows.
See, Geeks Vana said they've saved pennies, not including lots of little bits. It is a good drone, but there is stuff missing compared to others.
Mm-hmm.
Sensor crop vertical is plenty for social media use, says
Yeah,
Donald.
2.7 is enough for social media.
Yeah, the US might not be a primary market for it, Sean, but it's sold out.
What do you think of the flip there, Donald?
I don't think he likes it.
You're another camera guy. We've got at least 3 camera guys between the panel and the chat.
Yeah, Don's only just got the Air 3S. He doesn't want anything like that. He's also not on the panel at the moment.
There's a reason why not many people are buying it. A lot of places are sold out. Remember when they rolled out the last Air there, Ron?
What's that?
Remember when they rolled out the last Air? How
Yeah.
not many had it?
Yeah.
Well,
They
guess
couldn't
what
get it
happened
through.
again?
They couldn't get it through customs.
I'm continuing to go through some of this. I have 2 portable hard drives. God, I've saved everything. I just found footage from the Spark. You remember the Spark?
Yeah.
I still have mine.
Do you?
Yes.
You still fly it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's a fun little drone.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't flown it in a few months because it's been too cold or too windy. Or both. But particularly over the last month, it's been way too cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sean, I reckon that only about 10 of them made it through customs.
Well, Sean, what's your overall? You give it a thumbs up or a little bit of a thumbs down or a thumbs up on the flip?
Oh, he's got to say it's a thumbs up. He's working in partnership with DJI now. Aren't you, Sean?
Yeah.
John, you're welcome to join the panel if you would like to come in and talk to us about it. The link's on the top of the chat.
Yeah, Paul needs you on here to justify him buying it today. So when is it going to ship, Paul?
I don't know. It says that it's to be shipped. What it said.
Oh, so you ordered it, but you were too late to actually get one straight away.
Well, I don't
You
know.
ordered right off the bat.
Yeah.
I ordered it right away because you know, as soon as it popped up, Joe says, "Get on there and order it. Get on there and order it. Order it. Order it."
Stop. See, Cleo says, he didn't say that.
That's because you're feeding treats to Cleo. She'll say whatever you tell her to.
No, she's trying to get a treat and I'm not giving her one.
So, which version of it did you order, Paul?
The 400
Drone on it.
$89 one.
The drone on its own.
Yes. And then I ordered an additional battery and I ordered the charging block.
Huh.
Mudball says I don't think about the flip. It cannibalizes the Neo and the mini segment of the market.
Mm-hmm.
Lance, what do you think?
It sounds like a great drone to me. In fact, if Joe tells me to buy it, I will.
Oh, if Joe tells you to buy it, you will.
Yep, just like he told you.
Okay, Joe.
Did you buy one?
Don't do it.
Yeah, I ordered one.
Jesus. How many drones do you have now?
Oh, I've gone through a few. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them.
Not as many as he had. He keeps selling them as soon as he's bought them.
Keep grounding them.
Did anyone watch Jake Sloan's video on it?
No, I've not watched any of them yet.
I haven't either. I see.
Joe's
it
got
right
his
now.
electronic hat on.
I know Billy Kyle's done it.
You got one of those, Ron?
Dustin Dunhill's done one already. I'll probably watch that later. And apparently Sean's done one as well.
Who?
So Jake will put it in through its test in Alaska.
Yeah, Jake will he'll put it through because he's got some extreme weather where he lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's definitely into the photography side rather than the drone side.
Oh goodness. Well, guys, I'm gonna go make some dinner.
Here you go, Ron.
It's Paul Murray.
Yeah.
I can't figure out how to slow it down though, like Joe does, but
You got to do the effects. That's all it is.
I tried that. It didn't work.
You got to have it connected.
But that's good enough. You can read it.
Yep.
Paul Murray live from Studio B, Paul Murray and Friends.
I'm loving this Neo.
Guys, Pine Haven, Wyoming. I'm going to say farewell for the night.
Yeah,
See you,
okay.
Ron.
Hey, Ron, maybe
Yeah.
you should get a hat like this. They're not that expensive, and you could wear it when you're working.
Yeah. That wouldn't go. Trust me.
There you go.
Yeah.
Don't buy it.
All righty, guys. Have a good night.
Okay, we'll see you, Ron. Thanks for coming in.
All righty. Bye-bye.
See, I got mine going fast, right? I just go over to the slider, I change it. Then I go ahead and hit play. And slow down. And I'll do some more, watch. You just move the slider and hit the play button.
That doesn't make sense. Okay, if I go, I'm gonna go to it here.
I changed mine for you there, Paul.
Okay, so which one do I want to use? Do I want to use the LED or the LED spot LED?
The
High
spot
pixel color?
LED.
Huh?
Spot LED.
Okay.
On TV tonight.
Click to connect, right?
Click to connect. You should say connect on the right. That's all it'll tell you.
Doesn't say
And
anything.
when you connected, you should have your screen like that with the black things on the local. No, you connected. You should be connected. A little up on the top, you'll have a little arrow. Hit the arrow. You should be connected. Other side.
Okay.
Okay, go to that one you got going right now. Press on that.
What's it
Says
what's
Paul-
it say?
Paul
What's
Murray
it
and
say up
friends.
there?
Live with Paul from Studio
Studio
B.
B, right?
Yeah. Yeah, click on that. Now, in the bottom, you'll see when you click on that, it's going to bring up a screen. It's going to say brightness, time. Push the time over to the right, to slow. Try that. And then up on the top, hit the button on the end. It's a little play button. It's the first button to the right. No, you went faster. You went faster, so you went the wrong way. So move it over where it says slow towards slow. Yes. It did connect, didn't it? It's just two things, Paul. This right here. That's the one that says fast or slow. Still going fast.
It's down at the bottom. It says pair. Bluetooth
Well, you're
pairing
not-
requested.
Go back on the very top. Does it say spot LED?
Yep.
Does it say that? Yeah, I can't see it. I got to get on the angle. Yeah, go down a little bit. Go down more. Keep going down. Keep going down. Yeah, you're not connected. You hit spot LED, and then it's going to give you that screen right there. And when you hit spot LED, it'll say connected to the right. Because it looked like you were connected. It looked like it went faster.
Yeah, it's moving pretty fast. Successfully
After you hit-
connected. Okay.
It says connected, right? Now
Yep.
that little arrow on the top left, hit that and you'll go back to your screen with all your stuff in it. Where'd you get that? That's 3D printer?
Yeah, look at that. I bought a 3D printer. I have a Bamboo. I have the big one that's enclosed. It's about as big as, it's about 5 feet long.
Why is it that color?
Because I like orange. It's my favorite color.
I didn't know they have a STL file for that.
You bet. I made it myself. You didn't know I was an engineer?
Send me that file.
This is where I got it.
Do I want special effects?
No. You're in the wrong screen. Got to go back to local.
Okay, then it pops up with a little white box says live from Studio B. And it's got a right arrow.
You're in the wrong screen. You got to be in that screen right there where all your different writings are. And that's under local. When you go back to it'll have local and playlist. You want local. Up very top. Very top, you'll have spot LED, and the next line should be playlist and that. Or you might have an arrow you got to go back or forward to. You went too
Do
far.
I want local or playlist?
You want that's your playlist right there. That's what you want. That's local. So you need to find a live from Studio B and press on that.
That's this black one right here.
Yeah, just press on it. Now, when you go down, you'll
now
see.
It comes up and says live, but right here it's a white box, and it's got a circle with a right angle. Then it's got lines and a plus and minus. Then it's got a place where you can write in it. Then it's got empty.
Does it say effects? Look at mine. Mine has two sliders. You see them?
Yeah.
One's a bright and one's the other one says time. And one side it says fast, the other side it says slow. Slide it towards the slow side.
I don't have that sliders.
So I don't know why you don't have it. I'm gonna send you the screenshot of what I'm talking about.
Now do I want where it says local or playlist?
Should be under local. Okay, hit that live. That's good, right? I can see that. Hit that. The live button.
Where's the
The
live
black
button?
block. The black box.
See, it just popped out.
I mean, I can see that. Hit that black box. It says the top one to the left.
But it's not. Do I need to hit this and click to connect the device?
No, hit the little. Let me see what the. Yeah, you got to click connect to device. It's got to be connected. You're not connected. Now let's see. Okay, now hit spot LED. Press that word. The word is a spot LED. Press it. Now it should come up connected to the left. I mean, to the right.
Refreshing, successful, and then it came back to spot LED again.
Okay. Now the top left-hand corner, that arrow, hit that. Now let me see. Yeah, it's not connecting for some reason. Yeah, for some reason it's not connecting. I don't know why. It's turned on, right?
Yeah.
It should connect. For some reason, it's not connecting.
The one I want
is spot LED. The one all the way to the bottom to the right is the one you want. That's it. That's the right one. Now, let's see. I'd try it one more time. Connect to device. And then, okay, hit that little arrow to the right. See what that does.
comes up with Bluetooth request.
It says I hit pair because you weren't paired to it.
but it didn't clear that other at the top.
Okay, now go connect to device. You paired it just now. Now hit click to connect again. So you paired it, the same thing up top, hit that. And now hit spot LED. That word, hit the word. You paired now, it should connect. See, for some reason, it's not pairing and it's not connecting.
It comes up at the bottom, says successfully connected, but then it's got a white box that says Bluetooth.
Yeah, it says Bluetooth pairing request. Stop. It says pair with it. When you say pair, it should lock in so that it knows that that's the one you're gonna have to do. Now let's try this. I don't think it's connected, but let's try this. Hit live from Studio B. What's the screen do?
Brightness, time, and quick.
Okay, now you got it. So you see where the time is? Move it towards the slow side. Go a little bit to the slow side. Now up where the words are on the top, you got that little button where you got the edit and you move over to the, it's not gonna move yet. Stop. Don't touch nothing. It's not moving yet. You didn't tell it to. Where the words are, you got the 4 little things where the black box is, right underneath them. The one all the way to the left, you got a little arrow. Hit that one.
Scroll to the left, scroll to the right.
No, you don't want that. Go, show it to me again. You see that little, let's see, where the words say live from Studio B. On that little white box, one end you got a trash can. You don't want that. You want to go to the other end and press that little button on the other end. That'll send it to the hat. There you go. Now, if you want it a little faster, go back fast a little bit and then hit that button again. Now, when you got to press that button again, Paul. That one all the way where the words are, to the left side. You're not hitting the right one. Where the words are, it says live from Studio B. Right under the black. Yeah, I can see it. It's the right one. Right under the black, there's 4 blocks in there, right? 4 different things.
Yep.
The one all the way opposite, not the trash can, on the other side, you'll have a little arrow. Hit that. That sends it to the hat. Okay, you're too slow. I can see where your slider's at. Move it into the middle. Now, hit that button to the left again up top. Now look at the hat. It should be going
a little faster.
Going a little faster. Yeah, you could keep moving it over a little bit. And then hit it again. There you go.
Is that too fast?
No, that's good. That's about like mine. But what you got to do, you got to remember, once you hit with a slider, you got to hit that little button again to send it. You like mine here, Lance? It says live from Studio B.
Yours is going slower than mine is.
Just send it. Flip.
Well, all you gotta do is move it a little bit at a time and keep pressing it. You're slower. You gotta go to the fast side.
You forgot Studio B.
Keep going. You can keep moving. It takes a while to get it to the fast side. Yeah, he's still going slow. Go all the way over to the fast, where it says fast. See it, make sure it's working. There you go. It's definitely working. That's about the
doesn't
same
look too
speed.
bad, does it?
No. Just remember where that's at on the screen and know where it is. And once you're finished with it, all you got to do is click back on local, the word local, and it'll bring you back to the original stuff. Just remember, if you type anything in, you hit text, and then what you're going to do is after you type it in, hit save, the bottom green button on the right, and that'll bring you back to local. Then you hit on it and fix your speed. Yeah, that's a good speed right there.
Okay. I think
Like I put
that's
them
good.
on live from Studio B, Tech Time with Paul Murray and friends.
Lance needs a hat.
Yeah. And this is the one I should have wore this morning.
Lance is
Right
shaking
here.
his head. I could see him at school with a hat on.
This is the one I should have been wearing this morning. It said, don't buy it. Yeah, I want to tell you, Paul, if you ever want to not worry about Dukalax, eat red beans and rice.
Clean you out?
I'm totally clean. Let's put it that way.
I took Dukalax yesterday, and I was up most of the night and on and off all day today.
You got to eat that beans with the fiber in it. That'll work.
Lance, you muted.
He don't want to have no, he hasn't done this thing.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like a new man today. The problem is I give the dog some rice with a couple of beans in it, and it takes care of them too.
Cool. Well, if I have any more problems, I'll call the Hat Master.
Oh Lord help me! Don't know my number.
In fact, Lance, I'm sorry when I sent that to you in the box. I should have put one of my other hats in there. Just sent it to you. Because I got two of the other ones.
Well, when you send me your controller, you can do that.
Yeah, because I won't need that controller because I got the other controller.
Yep. You and I will dicker for their price on that.
Which other controller?
What controller are you talking about?
The one that's going to be coming with the flip.
Oh, that's the N3.
Do you get one with it?
Just a gray one, you know?
Yeah.
Are you getting a controller with it?
Yeah.
I thought that
You
price
can't buy it by itself.
I thought that
you can't buy the drone by itself.
I thought that price was for the drone only.
If you didn't have the control on it, it'd be $300.
Mm.
I'd have bought it for $300. $302, I wouldn't buy it.
Hey, Lance, he's just all talk. You know him.
Yep, he's already got it in his cart. In fact, it'll probably get there before yours.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. He'll
Yeah,
have
right.
it before me.
I don't have it in the cart. Promise you that.
Mm.
Oh, my son sent me $200. Now he only owes me $6. So he owns the barrel of the AR-15 now.
The trigger.
I see MSNBC is already over talking down Hexeth because they got one that says Hexeth stumbles on a question from Senator Duckworth.
No, he didn't.
She's the one that's got the flat face and looks like a duck.
Nice, thank you. But I would have done it, you know that. If I wasn't shooting the other one. Yeah, my editor said, I need you to shoot Friday night's soccer game. Now, Friday night was supposed to have cold weather and rain possible. So I told him, I said, I'm shooting the lady skippers. He says, yeah, that's an hour before. I'm thinking, well, yeah, it's going to be over. I said, well, it's over with. About the time the game starts, I could do it like that. And I said, but if you have another photographer in mind, let him have it. You know, I don't need it. He
Tell
came
him
back
you
and
would.
said,
Tell him you would do, but you sold your AR-15.
he said he had another, he's I'm off the hook. So he got somebody else to shoot it. So I don't have to go out in the rain. I was trying to get out of that, that's all. Now let me text my son. Hey, I received the payment on Venmo, thank you. I guess now you own the trigger. Yeah. Just, sir. I threw the sir and the Marine Corps sir in the end of it. Yeah, he got his raise for the first of the year. He gets almost $300 more payday. Must be nice. And all I got in Social Security for the month was $52.
I don't think I even got that.
Well, my rent went up $55, so what's the difference? You know?
Yeah.
I still lost. Why do you think I still hustle? Hustle for the anything I can. I need to find out where my host was at. I thought it was coming today. Back property. On your 6. We the people. Oh, we get that right. Yeah.
There you go, Lance.
Looks like a good deal. You have to tell me if it was worth it.
There's
there.
the, which controller is that?
Is that the 3?
The RCN3.
And what does it run, Mark?
It's OcuSync 4, isn't it?
So it would be Air 3, Air 3S. The Neo?
Yep.
Yes or no?
Mini 4 Pro.
Mini 4 Air 3.
Yeah.
The Neo?
Mini 4
Yes or
Air
no?
3, Neo, and Flip.
And Flip. Neo and Flip is the only things that. So I'm not going to get those others.
But I've got the RCN2 with my Mini 4 Pro In fact, I've got two of them. And that works with the Neo and probably works with the Flip as well.
Oh, y'all, my printer finally died, didn't it? It's got a print head error. It's like 6 years old, but it gets me mad that when I need it, it dies.
Mm.
And I've got to have a special one. I just can't go get a printer. I've got to have one that prints on CD labels.
Ah,
So I went and the only one on the market that I could find reasonable, I got it through B&H. It's coming tomorrow. That was $250.
We'll be right back, guys.
But that's $250, and I could do all the labels for the football.
Yeah,
Because it's either that or spend $70 on USBs.
One
every
of
year.
them on a 6.
It was better just to go ahead and buy the new one. And I'm not going to hook it up where it's at. I'm going to hook it somewhere else where it's out of my, not, it's got to be somewhere. I don't know where I'm putting it yet.
One of my
I
6
can put it across the freaking room.
labels. I've got two photograph printers too. The little Epson portable ones that work.
Yeah, this is a Pixma.
They print on 4x6.
Yeah, the good news is that my daughter needs I've got to get a 4x6 picture, and I've got to put a 1.5 inch by. Got to get the size from her again. I'm gonna have to divide it into 4 and make a smart picture. I can just add to it. Stop.
Yeah.
And I'll be able to do 3 4x6s, and she'll be able to cut those out and do them in the first year for the baby.
Mm.
Stop. So when it comes in, I'll just do that and give her those. I'll print them right there. But it's coming in tomorrow, and I got what you call tomorrow night. I got basketball. I'm hoping it gets here before I leave. I don't know if I got one game tomorrow or I got more than one game tomorrow. I got to find out. Because I only got one listed, but I got to look at the schedule. I've been meaning to do that all freaking day.
You got JV, you got freshmen, you got girls, and you got.
I don't know what I got tomorrow. Let's see. Tomorrow's the 15th, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Looks like I only got one.
What time?
6:30. See, that's too late to only have one game. I guarantee you there's more games. It's probably at 5:30, 6:30. Why don't you have this? Our schedule ain't right this year. See if the boys are playing tomorrow night too. Tomorrow night's the 15th. No, they're playing tonight. See, they're playing tonight by Johnny out in Hammond. 6 o'clock and 7 o'clock. But I'm not going out there. I wasn't going to that one. I've never shot at Hammond in basketball either. I've shot Hammond football and softball. I've never shot basketball out there. That'd have been a new gym. How about to throw something at you? I'm gonna throw a shoe. I'm gonna throw it. Oh, what that? Come in. Come in. Come see. Come here. Come here so I can give you a look. You need to love it? Well, she's a pest. She's aggravating the heck out. You're not getting any food right now. Go eat the food out your dish.
What do you think, Joe?
Yeah, we're all right.
Okay.
I predict, Sean says he predicts that the flip will not do well filming ships.
Was ages ago.
Why is that?
Well, it's a mini drone for one. With the amount of wind you have up there, I don't think it's going to be good for it.
Well, Sean, I wish Sean had come on the panel because I got questions to ask. What kind of a wind is it capable of handling?
The says it's in the 20s that it'll handle. You know, and Russ 51 Drones had it in the wind, and he said he was having a little trouble getting it back to him, and it was flopping all around, but it stayed stable. The issue is the amount of flying you do around the ship. I don't know if it has enough power to get around the ship, like the Air 2S.
Yeah.
I think it's more a vlogging drone or something that like if I was doing press work out by parade, just to throw it to get an aerial shot. Or if I want to fly like the Neo just around here or go like even if I went out to the lighthouse where we fly, I wouldn't try to go to the lighthouse with it. Because at 2,000 feet, yeah, it probably will stay out there.
Has it got the button on it to change the modes to do automated flights? Or
yeah, you should be able to. It's got automated flights. So you got it's actually got it's got master shots, it's got hyperlapse, all of that on there.
Yeah, but has it got the button on the drone itself so you don't have to use a controller?
Yeah.
Right.
It's all of that. Yeah. I don't know if it's a button on it, but it's got all of that in the front.
Right.
And they show it flying inside, so it looks like it'll fly inside too. That might be the best thing. You know, you could fly it around like a birthday party inside or something. Because I would have loved to have it. Also, that's what I wanted Neo for too. That I could fly it around while they were doing a birthday thing, and I could fly around and get pictures of it.
Yeah.
But like I said, if I try to do it, it's going to take somebody out.
Yeah, you'd have to fly it high enough that they couldn't reach it.
I'm not worried about that. It's like I said, when I fly the Neo inside, it goes batshit crazy.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know, the other one might be different. The noise level, if you look at 51 drones, he does a comparison of the Neo flying right in front of him and the flip doing right. It's loud, but it's not the same kind of screeching sound.
Yeah.
So it's not as bad.
Yes, and Dustin Dunhill's got one out on it as well. I'm going to watch his and all.
Yeah, I was going to. I went through his, but I didn't listen to it. I just kind of thumbed through it because I was looking for the gimbal guard.
Mm.
And that's the other thing I don't like about it. They got the gimbal guard, and then you take that off, and it's got a rubber, it's rubber basically. It's like a silicone over the thing too, and you got to take that off. Now that might just be for shipping. But I tell you what, if you got to put that on every time and you got to take it on and off every time, you're going to tear your gimbal up.
Well, I suppose it could just be like that piece of foam they put behind the camera on the others.
It could be. But like I said, I wouldn't take it on and off because you got to bend it around too much.
I always put that on anyway because it holds the camera straight while you put the gimbal guard on.
Yeah, you talking about with the Mini 4?
And the 3.
Yeah, the 3 had it too. I used it a couple of times, but then I was able to do it without it, you know, so stop.
Well, I think the Mini 4 actually goes on a bit easier than the Mini 3.
It probably does. They probably fixed that.
Because it's I actually got a new one for the Mini 3 that covers the front sensors as well. And the Mini 4 comes already with one that covers the sensors.
Yeah.
The obstacle avoidance sensors.
Yep.
So it's easier to fit on because it's easier to actually put it in the right place.
Yep. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to find something neat because she's gonna start bothering me now.
Well, here I'm going to show you some stuff right here
Okay.
first.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going to
Watch
show you share.
Wait.
You know, my concern is the weather, you know.
Yeah.
Here is UAV forecast for the next few days. 13 mile an hour, 8 mile an hour, 6 mile an hour, 6 miles, 8 mile an hour, 6 miles, 7.
Yeah, I think like that, I don't think you have an issue. Anything
Yeah.
under 10, I don't think. But once you get over 10, I think you're gonna have an issue. Like that right there, that
Right there.
That drone ain't flying through that. See, the other thing you got to look at too, Paul, is the fact that you fly the Air 2S, all that power, and you do it with your RC Pro, right?
Yep.
Well, no,
You're gonna be going back to the other controller with 700 nits.
It's the old smart controller he uses, not the RC Pro, but yeah, still 1,000 nits.
So you're gonna be down to 700 nits with the other controller.
Yeah.
And that was one of the reasons you didn't like it too.
But if you look at it, here's days out. The wind doesn't seem to be an issue.
Yeah, you're probably not gonna have an issue on those days. But there are gonna be days you can't fly it. And like I said, I don't know if I tried around the ship.
The only one way to know is to give it a shot, right?
I wouldn't try it around the ship first. Try it around the school field behind you.
Oh yeah, that's
fly,
what I'll do.
You fly it around the school a little bit. See how it reacts. And make sure you got it set to return to home. It's got obstacle avoidance on it. It's actually got LiDAR assisted obstacle avoidance. Make sure you have obstacle avoidance on that sucker. Make sure you got it high enough. You don't have to have it too high. Find out what the bottom of that bridge is and set it to about 20 feet under it. And the obstacle avoidance will avoid the ship if it's coming back. Make sure it's coming back, return to home. So that if something happens, it comes back to you.
Okay, everybody, I think I'm gonna call it.
Yep. See you in the morning.
It's getting late.
We'll see you in the morning.
Uh-huh.
Take care.
Later, Lance.
Yep.
Mr.
Bye,
Neal.
Lance.
Later, Mr. Neal.